another thing, y'all, that I do, I help you to learn how to process your emotions. You got to uncover hidden trauma. Do you know listen, it's people out there, y'all, they done been through trauma. Do you know how long they hold this stuff in? They don't tell nobody. They still show up like ain't nothing wrong with them. And see, this is where you got to be honest with yourself. You got to pull the covers back on your own life sometime. And you got to be like, listen, God, I need you to help me to process these emotions. Sometimes we can just stay in this stuff, y'all, for so long. And we have to ask God, I need you to come into my life. I need you to process and these emotions that I have, these, whatever it is. Okay, I'm just giving y'all an example. And you got to ask him to uncover the stuff, God, that has been hidden. Trauma. Because see, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what I know. Trauma will try to hide itself. Do you hear me? And you got to be real with yourself where you at in your life. Okay, God. Okay, where am I at? What are the next steps that I need to take? What do I need to do to get? See, people not real like that. And then God, he'll send people into your life during those seasons. Okay. You know, I call it a breakthrough coach. I'm the breakthrough queen, y'all. Because I didn't broke through stuff and limitations that other people in my bloodline have not broken free from. Do you hear me? And so I'm talking about healing. I'm a healer. Okay. And so I teach other people how to share their story, because it's your story and you got to own your story, because it's power in your story. That's why God gave me the power of your story, and that's healing power in the glory in your story. And so many things, y'all, that people face, they go through in life, and they just sit in their trauma. They just be quiet. They don't talk about it. They don't tell nobody. But then listen, people pay for therapists. They do. People pay for therapists. And sometimes people go to therapy and they still don't get the help that they need. Because why? God said he sent his word. God sent the word of God to heal you and to deliver you from your destruction. And so when I come on here, I read the word of God for somebody that may not know the word of God. I didn't know the word of God. I didn't come from a family that taught me the word of God. I used to see my mom read her Bible, but did she teach me? And so I teach my kids. I train my kids in warfare. Do you hear me? My kids understand evil spirits, bad spirits, okay? Good spirits. And God shows them, okay? He showed my children and teach them the discernment of spirits, because you need that in this life so you can learn how to pivot and maneuver. Okay, if it's time, I'm telling you, because you can be around a bad person that try to put on a facade like they good and they evil. And so you got to learn how to maneuver to get people out of your life. Okay, that's why I came on here and I was talking about the people that hide themselves. They hide themselves from evil, wicked people in the world. Yeah, this world is evil. Okay. And this is why I'm an introvert. Yes, I am. I don't like, listen, y'all, my space is sacred. I do not. Listen, I'm not part of everything, and I'm not part of everybody. The only people and connections and groups that I'm part of, listen, is if God sent them to me, and if God told me to join or to go. I'm not part of everybody. I don't do everything. I'm not part of the crowd. I do my own thing anyway. You can just call me a rebel. Say what you want to say. But God still chose me. Listen, and I'm telling y'all, you got to be careful, y'all, because these people, I'm telling you, people are pretenders. I be coming on here. I be sharing my story. I be exposing who I am, things that I've been through in my life, so I can teach y'all how to protect yourself, protect your health, protect your wealth. Your wealth is your health. Do y'all hear me? And some black people, I'm talking to black people, y'all need life insurance. Y'all Negroes don't want to get life insurance, but then soon as somebody die, y'all want to have a fish fry. Y'all don't want to build a legacy to leave for your family. And then when you die, you got all this debt. You ain't paid it off. You ain't put yourself in a position to pay off your debt. okay, to free yourself financially and build wealth, okay, and then as soon as you die, you don't have no life insurance, y'all having a fish fry, and all of this stuff. How is that protecting you and your family? You leaving your family with all your debt that you got after you die. What type of curse is that? That's a curse, y'all. That's not leaving a legacy. Now we getting into some real stuff. So listen, y'all know I'm a life insurance agent too, okay? And listen, I don't understand. People out here doing everything, all the stuff they not supposed to do, but the stuff that you supposed to be learning about, the stuff that we supposed to be doing, okay, getting financial literacy and the knowledge and the tools necessary so we can eliminate debt and all of this stuff so we can leave a legacy to our children's children. We don't do that. We want to go do all this other stuff. And God didn't even give us the spirit. He said, this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. We were supposed to be a wise, understanding people. How are we being wise having fish fries when people die? How is that protecting your health and your wealth and your family? How is that? Then people got to go buy all of this fish. Listen. I ain't finna go there because y'all know I'm hilarious. Then you got people going out buying all this fish and stuff and, to have a fish fry to collect donations so they can try to bury you and stuff like that. That's embarrassing, y'all. It's embarrassing. Okay? If you ain't got your financial affairs in order before you die, listen, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. You're going to embarrass your family. Listen. And you're going to embarrass yourself in the grave because you didn't set yourself up financially before you died, okay? It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace to God, too, because God, he wants us to do stuff in decency and in order. He don't want us to be out of order. And so you got families they deal with this stuff, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. People every day having a fish fry. And then after the fish fry, they get the money for the funeral. And then after the funeral, what do black people do? They go sit up and listen. When I die, don't put me on no RP t-shirts. That's embarrassing too. Okay? And then y'all want to go throw back a fifth of hand. No, don't do that when I die. Just listen, I don't even care who come to my funeral because I'm riding solo anyway. Okay? Don't be showing up at my funeral acting like you love me like that and you wasn't even down with me. Okay? You wasn't even down with me for real. I don't even want no fake love. Okay? I don't want no fake love in real life or in the afterlife. So don't try to play me. Listen, I'm for real, y'all. And so listen, it's time out for playing. That's all I'm going to say. But I love y'all. I'm going to be back and I'm going to talk about this a little bit more, but I got to go. And I just wanted to provide y'all with some content because I've been busy. I have on the back end, but I still show up and make sure I'm serving and doing what it is that God has called me to do in this hour. Okay? Peace. I love y'all.